Hi, so the project that we're working on today is inspired by the book The Dot, which we should have listened to before coming to the art project. The Dot is really just about how each of us can be individual and create our own piece of work. So really, all you need for today's project is just a paper plate because it's a circle. It's going to help us create that same center dot, and then something to color with. If you have markers, that works great. I'm using oil pastels, but really you can use whatever you have. Just make sure that if your paper plate is like waxy, you don't use markers because it can smear pretty easy. But that could be cool too. So you notice we're gonna be working on something called a mandala today. So a mandala is perfect for dot day because it's already a circle. In fact, mandala in Sanskrit actually means the circle. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working some patterns in around it. I started out by doing a green dot in the middle and kind of a blue one around it. If you're using crayons, coloring pencils like that, it's important to note you will always want to put your lighter color down first because you can't go back in over it. So this blue is pretty dark. The only thing I could do would be use like a black or a dark green maybe and go over it. So I'm gonna add some patterns to it, okay? Really, first I'm gonna add all my colors. So I have blue, green, I may do a yellow next. I may want my yellow really thick. And really how you add to it is up to you. I'm doing mine really simple. I'm gonna do my colors first and then I'll go in with my patterns. But if you wanna put the patterns in directly as you go, you can do that too. You could do like little circles. And I'll do one like that for you in just a second. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'll do a red and blue one this round. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go in and go like that and add some triangles. So you could do it that way if you wanted to. You may have to adjust certain areas. This doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking to have some fun and make some good art. And trying to do something new. So you're just making some patterns. Okay. Alrighty, so I have triangles there. I may want to go in with a blue and add some lines. You'll notice my blue has kind of turned in color because it's oil pastel. All right. Adding some color in. All right, I'm gonna leave that one as it is. My next one, I think I'm gonna do a really thin line to blend in with that blue turning into a purple. And really you can use whatever color you want as you do it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to use a pink next. My pink is gonna be really thick. So I'm just going around the edge of my thing. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna color in my area. And if you want to cut it off in the center of the thing, you sure can. You can stop right here. Leave that outside white. It is up to you. Okay. So I've colored all my spots. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, oh, you can hear people outside. Okay. So I'm just going to use the lines that are already on my paper to do some decoration. So this may be a little harder to color, so it may take some time. So as you can see, I finished all the simple colors. This is the underlayer. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna add some lines. So I'm gonna think about my colors. This is beautiful and you could leave it like this, but I wanna make mine kind of patterned like I did right there. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna add some color. So I did all the lighter colors first. I'm gonna go in and decorate with darker colors. I think this green hopefully will show up. Ooh, look at that, it did. Awesome. Okay, maybe a purple dot in the direct center. Okay, so my yellow, I'm gonna have my yellow have some orange in it. I think that would be really pretty. I'm gonna just do some dots. I'm gonna go in and add some dots. Doesn't show up super bright because they're both pretty bright colors and they're kind of fighting, but that's okay. It shows enough detail, okay? So we have a really cool center part. I'm gonna leave, we already decorated that one. I'm gonna leave that purple the same, and then I'm gonna go in and add some designs on my pink. So I'm gonna use purple. Okay, and I made some squiggles, that's good. Okay, beautiful. And then for each of these up here, I'm gonna counteract the colors. So I think for the blues, I'm gonna use a brown and I'm gonna do kind of a triangle on top. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing for each color. If you notice, all my patterns are going around that circle. So that's important to notice. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little triangle. It's kind of an upside down triangle. You could do a right side triangle, it is up to you. I may do that on the opposite side. It's really however you want yours to look. For the green, I think I'm gonna go in with, I have brown. I think I wanna go in with black for this part. I think I'm just gonna do a dash. So I'm just gonna do a simple dash. Kind of makes it look like a bracelet or necklace. So I'm adding it in. Sorry, I got off screen. And voila, it's finished. So what I could do is I could go back in again and add some more things. I could add some dots here, simple dots. I could leave it, and as it is, I think it's really pretty. I think I'm gonna leave it, but you can make yours as simple as you want or as crazy. It is up to you. We're just working that pattern in a circle, okay? That's what a mandala is. We're just working in that circle. And once you get finished with it, I'm excited to see your guys' work.